Alright, so here today we are back. Yes, today we're talking about launch banners, what to expect from this game. As again, we already have the GP version, which we can use this to kind of base our information off of. Just want to make this confirmed. We do not yet know the actual launch banners. We are speculating because they have it on JP. They should be it. They did confirm no scouts are being changed. They did confirm no events are being changed. You will get 100% of what the JP content got. The only change is it's accelerated. So if we go off of what JP did, this is exactly what you should be getting for your launch banners. New to the channel, like and subscribe. It helps out a ton. In celebration of the global launch, we will be doing a giveaway over here on the channel. Be subscribed. Comment down below carrot, yes, you heard me right, carrot, as in the currency that's going to be in the game for premium, right, or your daily polls. Make sure to comment that down below, spell it correctly. If you do it at some point on the channel between now and the launch, you're entered in. Simple. Let's jump into it. Here we go. So, first things first, the first banner coming to the game seems to be TM Opera. That is this character over here. Let's make this clear again. They can change things, kind of how it went over here on, again, JP was kind of like this over here. So first things first, this was the start to the game. The start of the game, basically there was no start date. It just end date was March 1 to 2021. Over here, basically the start date was 1 March 2021 and then ended over here. Pretty much, we also confirmed that our banners are lasting longer, right? I think that's what they also said. It is accelerated, that's the entire process there, but I think our banners last longer to kind of fix that entire thing. With this game, some banners launch and last 1 week, some banners launch 2 weeks, I'm pretty sure. I did see some of them launch 2 weeks, or last 2 weeks, but kind of how this game goes, they do pump out a good amount of characters, but these characters slowly get added in to the next banner, For example, over here, we're over here looking for TM Opera, right? She pretty much, let's do it right here. TM Opera over here, original. So now she was added straight away over here to these. If we were to show gacha rates, we could pretty much find TM Opera O original. So she got added pretty quickly. That's the kind of thing with this game. They will continuously be adding characters and pushing characters towards towards the next banners and so on and so forth. So kind of the good thing about it, but your first character coming to the game again, TM Opera O, she is the one who's joining the roster right away. This is a character who's good in some sort of content, which we'll talk about. This site breaks it down for us perfectly. The base stats over here, we have 75 in speed, 108 in stamina, 75 in power, guts 102, wisdom 90, 91 in speed on 5-star, 132 power over there, guts over there, wisdom over there. Stat bonuses are provided into stamina and wisdom. Now, aptitude. This is where the character performs. In turf, it's an A tier, right? Or it's basically, she does great in turf. Doesn't do the best in dirt over here. In dirt, E, okay? Distance over here. In short, around a G. Over here, E. Medium, though, and long, that's, again, A. That's where this character will mostly see shine, right, or be good. In strategy over here, C for runner. Leader, you're again going A. Betweener, A. And then chaser over here is G. So putting her as a leader, putting her as a betweener is great. Putting her as a runner or chaser might not be the best idea. That's kind of how you can look into the aptitude and kind of understand how each of these characters go. They have the levels over here and everything in the evolved skills. If you want to go and read through them, more than welcome to. For example, like, okay, over here, leader, if you're in the first half of the pack during the final corner, your speed will increase. Hence why, if we put her as leader, she's A, because she has an ability that buffs and procs off of that. Over here, medium, right, which is, again, where is she in medium? Right there, A, because she has a buff for that. In medium, if you're in the first half of the pack as a random point, during the middle leg, your speed will greatly increase. So, is this character great in those positions? If you're needing her in a content like this, this, or this, then yes, she's great. If you're running her in dirt or anything else, may not be the best, as again, she doesn't have the buffs for that. That's, again, TM Opera O. Next up, the next character to drop over here is Bourbon. Bourbon drops pretty much, I think, a week later. If they're going off the same thing, it's a week later. So over here, you had Team Opera O, and then basically Bourbon dropped right away, which if you're skipping Team Opera O, she literally pops up on Bourbon's banner. Like, while Bourbon is on the rate up, Opera O is there as well. So nothing to worry about, but if you really like the character, then you have to pull it, so don't listen to me and just pull. But she is, again, the next character. Where does she shine? This is the stats associated, so again, you could read through them if you would like to. The aptitude, though, she is looking around turf. Not looking great in dirt, though. G in dirt. A over here in turf. Not looking that good in mile and short, but she is looking great in medium. Not looking too great in long. Over here in runner, though, she is a runner. Everything else, though, not looking too great. So, what are you looking for? Turf, medium, runner? That might be this character for you. as again, she has her buffs associated. Runner slightly increases speed on straights. Over here, runner, medium, you pick up things over there. So again, that helps give her the buffs and gives her why she's good in these areas. So that is, again, your second character coming to the game, Bourbon. Your third character coming to the game over here is literally right away. It's Biwa over here. Pretty much, she drops, if they're going with the same thing, it's 3 weeks. Every week is basically a banner over here. Remember, not all these characters are worth it because they just get added like right away. A lot of them can be just skips. Support cards also exist. If that's something you're pulling for, a lot of them are really good too. But over here, this is the character. She drops again. What is it? 3 weeks into the game. That is over here. So keep that in mind. That is when she drops. And then again, if you're wondering, hey, is Bourbon added? As you can see, Bourbon. As you can see, TM Opera O. They continuously get added, and so on and so forth. Let's go all the way here, like almost a few months later. You can see how much larger the list got because all of these gachas got added there. So kind of a nice thing. If you're coming off of gachas that don't do that, this is just a decent feeling. So we'll take that for what it is. But stats over here as always. Again, she is a turf medium leader. So if you need a turf character, medium character, leader character, that's this. Again, no character that does good here in dirt, as you can kind of see. I'm curious on when we get like a good dirt character. I'm just curious if it goes to the next one, because we do pick up 2 characters in this one. I'm curious if either one of them does good in dirt, because remember, you don't have a good dirt character off of launch banners. E in dirt and G in dirt. So yeah, it takes a little bit for dirt to get that over here. F in dirt, okay. I guess it's just gonna take a while for dirt to get like the per se the buffs you're looking for. So do what you will with that information. But also during all these banners, you are picking up more. You are picking up first the start gacha, which contains all of the basically support cards. You are also picking up this over here, which is the first banner coming alongside not Bourbon, but the other one, right? What's her name? I'm now gonna forget her name. No, it is Bourbon. Sorry. No, Team Opera, right? It launched with Team Opera. So with Team Opera, maybe I'm doing this wrong here. I have no idea actually. Here, let's just go with it. This is the banner that launches March 1st. So you have support card banners, right? Support cards are entirely different, right? I think if you've played games like MHA Ultra Impact, games like that, with separate like weapon banners, this is like the separate weapon banner. Each one releases with a character, and that's kind of how they do things. Now, are they all good to pull? Are they worth pulling? Let's be honest here, support cards help a lot, and they can make like a bad character a good character based on how the support card kind of functions. The unique effect is each one is kind of with each one. It increases the motivation stat when training together 15%, and increases the stat and skill point gains after finishing a race. Over here, the other one that again is kind of there with launch, increases the amount of power gain when training together. Initial power at the start is increased by 20. It also provides other bonuses besides that. It doesn't just stop there, but for the most part, the biggest thing is like the unique effect, and a lot of these are super good. So yes, at a point, pulling some of these is great, but you're not forced to always pull them, and it depends on what you want. You want to get Scout this time, you want this. Some of these cards are considered must pulls. Some of the characters can be considered must pulls. For example, again, increases the stat gains when training together 5%, and initial guts at the start of training is increased. So there's, again, let me know what you think, but that pretty much is the systems explained. Those are kind of your banners. You will have a bunch of banners happening a month, right? The thing is, are they all must pulls? Mostly not. It's, again, a lot of characters serve a purpose. A lot of characters do great, and you might just be saving for like seasonals, limiteds, and things like that. Collaboration characters also drop. I don't think they leave the game, but they do drop, and they are pretty special. So there's a lot of things to aim for, but with how the game functions and how it is, depends on if you like this type of game. It definitely is, for what it is. I can't pull everything, but I definitely can get them at a point because, you know, a few months after the game has it, these things get added. So for example, right, same thing with the cards. That's how many cards are there after just basically a few months of the game. If I go down all the way over here, that was the first banner of cards, right? This was the first banner of cards. It was like a few scrolls. Now the next banner of cards is like all the way there. They all continuously get re-added. So you get plenty of time to pull them. You get plenty of time to go for them. So depends on if that's what you want to go for, but that's what I got for you here today. So let me know what you think. Take care, have fun.